Hello and welcome back to Marwell Manor. As you can see, we are carrying on now in field 18. Had a cup of tea, had a sandwich, and had a quick chat with Joe. Joe is now in the Massey Ferguson over in field 15 planting soybean, which is absolutely fantastic. Let's bring out a ridge marker so that can help us out. So yeah, the plan is to get this field done today and hopefully get most of field 15 planted before it gets too dark. We are trying to push it with how much we're doing on these fields. I just want to get it done. It definitely will help having this field sown and ready, or planted and ready should I say, with corn. Just trying to keep my eyes out. Okay, just a little bit more, there we go. So that's the ridge marker up. And there we go, that's that bit planted. Let's take a bit of a wide turn. Where is he? There he is in the Massey. Is he doing okay? How's it? Looks like he's struggling a little bit. The power requirement for that seeder is pretty high compared to the tractor. It does seem to be pulling it pretty well. You know, it has reduced the speed drastically, but it is getting it done. Looks like it's slow progress. But as we always say, any progress is better than no progress. So what's he doing over there? Is he going to turn round? Yes, he is. Okay, so he's fine. Just jump back over here. So we have the ridge marker there. Let's jump in and get this engine started back up. And follow the ridge marker. So let's get that down. Get it turned on. Follow the ridge marker and wait till we've got enough room to come out. There we go, ridge marker is out. So all we have to do is just follow this with the tip-nosed ridge of this tractor and it should keep us in line. Okay, so it is going to take a fair bit of time to get this done, but we will get it done. Let's carry on. I say time does fly by pretty fast when you're trying to get big fields like this done. So let's just is the ridge marker still? Yeah, the ridge marker's fine. So we have the nice ridge marker to help us keep level, which is fantastic. Hopefully Joe does get a fair amount of that field done today. I don't think that he'll be able to get that much done today, if I'm honest. You know, with the speed that we've had to cut down to. Are we missing any? Yes, we are. Okay, so let's just lift up a moment. Let's just lift up the ridge marker. Oh, come on, really? Try and straighten it out and it just jackknifes all over the place. Slow and steady. So let's just get this in line. There. Let's put the ridge marker back out. Do it from this angle for a minute. So we know we are keeping a straight line, and again missed just a touch. Don't you dare just stick that out in the middle of the field. So let's go down again. Drifting up again. Lift up. It should not be this difficult to try and straighten out. There we go. So let's stick the ridge marker out again, lower. Let's try and keep nicely tucked in a little. So we don't really have a lot left on this field. Let's just lift the ridge marker and lift up. There we go. Get spun round. Get our nose on the ridge. Let's make sure we are straightened out. No, we're not. Let's just get straightened out here. Okay. So, there we go. And ridge marker down. Ah, there we go. Finally. So we are getting this field done. I'll just stay slightly to the right side of this ridge marker, because we was drifting off slightly. See, as again, just to the right of this marker. Seems to be doing it. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, just staying to the right side of the... Oh wow, drifting well off then. Okay, so just stay to the right side of the ridge marker. And it's about where I was going previously with the pipe of the tank up front. So we are getting close to up here. Don't you dare. So let's just get this bit done. Why does it look like I missed that piece? Because I did miss that piece. Really? Oh dear. Okay, well let's go over, we'll quickly get that piece. Get some lights on in this shaded area. Put that down. Just to get that bit. There we go. And then we'll get ourselves straightened out for this bit here. Oh, just a bit too eager putting it down there. And as soon as we do get in a bit of good space, we'll put the ridge marker out. There we go. So let's carry on. Follow the ridge, get this done. It's 5:44 now. It is going to take a fair bit of time to get this field done. Drifting again. No, that's fine. So just stay to the right side of this ridge marker just to be sure, because it was a bit wobbly bob around this end. Do want to try and keep in some form of straight line. It's looking pretty good at the minute. Okay, so it's 5:58. Let's have a look. 6 o'clock now. Probably be about 8:30. Probably kicking on nearly 9 o'clock by the time this is done. It's going to be a very, very late day compared to what we have been having. There we go, lift that ridge marker up. Just lift that. Let's swing round and level up with this ridge marker here. So let's lower down. There we go. Continue with this line, then when we've got this line done, what I'll do is I'll see you after this one when we hopefully have all of this field done and we are on the last pass. It is going to take a fair bit of time, and hopefully by then Joe should have pretty much half of that field done, if not 3/4, which will be fantastic. We're drifting, let's just have a quick look. No, we're not drifting, that's fine. I am thinking that we do need another pretty powerful tractor on this farm. It would be nice to get something like this one. 300 plus horsepower is definitely a must, you know, because all the big lifting we are relying on this. The cultivating we did rely on the man truck that we had. It'd be good if we could have another very powerful tractor. So let's lift them up. Okay, so that is that bit done there. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do now is I'll see you all when we have got near the end of this field and we are on the last pass. It's going to be some time taken to get this done. Ridge marker. There we go. So, the sun's starting to get pretty low. What I'll do is I'll see you all in a little while. Well, we are on the last little piece now. Just this little strip you can see in front of us. Absolutely brilliant. 9:02. It's been a very, very long day. Let's just lift that up, turn it off, and there we go. It looks like Joe has ran out of seed. We are going to have to sort that out. But we did also get a phone call from another local farmer He has asked if we can do a delivery for him. So we will, oh, there we go. We will get that done for him. Just head over to our farm. It is pretty dark. As you can see, Joe in the field over there has been plodding away. So it should be close to the grass. There we go. So I think we've done a brilliant job so far today getting that field planted. That is absolutely fantastic news. Let's just pull this in here for a minute. There we go. Turn the lights off, turn the engine off. Turn this light on, make our way over to Joe. And get his tank refilled. Don't know whether it's seed or fertilizer he's run out of. It's very, very dark around these areas. But I just am glad that all of this field now, field 18, is done. I'll have a word with Joe, see what he wants to do, whether he wants to try and finish this field, or whether he's just going to call it a night. There he is, just sat there with his lights on. I did say leave your lights on so I could see where you are. It does get very, very dark. Yeah, he just hasn't done the headlands because it's just too dark. Okay, so let's see what he is in need of. Okay, so he's just literally jumped out. Let's just get in. He's ran out of fertilizer. Okay, so let's lift that up. Start the engine. Let's get this topped up for him. Stay along the hedgeway so we can see whereabouts we're going. There we go. So looks like he's got a fair bit of the field done. We will check once we've got this filled back up with fertilizer. Let's just pull up. There we go. I'm happy that this does seed and fertilise. Let's get a bit more seed in it. Okay, looks like it's being a bit temperamental with the seed. Are you kidding? We put £66 worth in. Let's see if we can get it a little bit closer. There we go. Getting more soybean put in. Let's just close the top. There we go. And I get this back over to the field. Have a quick word with Joe. See what he wants to do. Whether he wants to try and get this field done. It's entirely up to him, you know. There's no rush for that field. It's only soybean. Our main one is field 18 here, and now field 17, which is reserved for the bakery. So we now need to figure out where he was. Okay, so let's just get rid of that. Let's get onto the map. Okay, so he was here. So we need to, let's just bring up the map. He was over here. Was it here? No, it was over here. He's obviously left this bit because of probably a post somewhere. Ah, here. Okay, so let's swing back round. And I'll have a quick word with Joe. Just leave that off for a minute. I'll have a quick word with Joe, and then I'll get back to you with what he decides to do. Oh, look at that blue glow. Brilliant. Okay, so Joe wanted to get as much of this field done as he can. His wife knows he's gonna have a pretty late night, so yeah, that's very nice of him. You know, he could have gone home if he wanted to, but he wants to get that field done. Or as much done as he can until fatigue sets in. So, how is field 17 looking? Let's just climb over the fence. Looking very nice. Does it need fertilizer? Let's check. Growth. Soil composition, there we go. No, doesn't, but we've got to wait for the first growth stage of 18 to fertilise that. Okay. But we do have a job to do. Okay, so I'll find out the details and then I'll meet you at the pickup point. Let's just jump this fence. At the pickup point for the items that need delivering for a local farmer. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, well I have just switched tractors. Joe is now in the New Holland and I am in the Massey, and on our way. Where are we going? Let me just find out where we're going. Okay, so we're going from the John Deere dealership, picking up whatever is there and then taking it to the Marwell activity centre. It is pretty late, and for them to ask me to do it now at this time of night, it must be important. So we will get that dropped off for them. Helps them out and gives us a little bit of extra cash. Let's just check. That's not it, that's the gate. Here we go, here's the turn-in. It's when it gets dark here, it gets pitch black and it gets hard to see anything at all. So I don't really want to be driving too much in the dark around here. Hopefully it's not tucked away somewhere where it's hard to pick up. I don't know why the shop couldn't have taken it there. Yeah, but we're going to get paid to deliver it. So let's open up this. Well, there it is. Okay. So is it this side? Hey, looks let's just get rid of that, looks important. So let's get this let's get this picked up on the forks. Trying to be as careful as we can. Oh, that's why. There we go, that's that picked up. So let's get to the Marwell Activity Centre. I'm not entirely sure where that is, but I'm sure we will find it. I think it is on the way to Rainbow Ridge Stores, I think. No traffic that way, nothing that way. Okay, so let's get this dropped off. Get a bit of money in the back pocket for helping out the community. It's pretty late though, so it's going to be very, very important for them to have called us to take it. Must have been a late delivery at the store. Okay, so what did that say? Bishop's Waltham Palace Ruin and Marwell Zoo and Marwell Hotel. That's not what we need. We need to look for the activity centre. I know it's down here somewhere. I think I've briefly passed it a couple of times. Let's just put that down a touch. Okay, so Bishops. Did miss that. What's this? Next left for the outdoor activity centre. Okay, so the next left. It's got to be this place coming up here. Okay, so where is the turning in? Here we go. So let's get in here. Be tight round here. So I take it they need it delivering just there. Just swing round a little bit. There we go. Just put it down nicely. Get off the forks. There we go. Let's just point them down so we don't hurt anybody. Turn the lights off, turn the engine off, and let's go inform them that the delivery has been made. Okay, just go through here. I'll be back in just a moment. Oh, that took a long time and we did get paid a nice little bit of money. It all helps. So we are going to head back to the farm. Let's get in. Get the lights turned on. Lift that up. There we go. Let's get turned around and get back to the farm. They do a lot of charity work here, which is very nice. You know, if they do need help at any point, you know, I will be more than happy to help them in any way I can. So let's just turn here, turn the indicator off. Just lift those up a little bit more. We need to go this way back to the farm. Just caught the fork on that post. Luckily I didn't damage it. That would have been very bad. Had I done any damage to it, I would have had to pay to repair it. What did I just hit? Okay, that's slightly weird. Okay. Nothing there. Very, very weird. I hit something, but nothing was there. Very, very spooky. So let's go back to the farm where it's nice and light. It's very, very dark down these little back roads, and I don't like coming over this bridge. It's where we lost the John Deere. Very disappointing news that was, to lose the John Deere. So let's get these dropped off. Get the forks put. Actually, let's just straighten out a little bit. We'll get the forks put in the middle. There we go. Get this put down. Not just that. I want that. There we go. Then we'll reverse and drop the weight in that little gap there. Let's just get turned around. And we'll drop the weight just in there. Jets flying over. Can't really see it. I believe I did see the hot air balloon that's still out. So yeah. Obviously do night tours. I don't know if they do night farm tours. We don't really get out at night unless we have the big harvest in field 18. So let's just cut the engine off and the lights. Turn our light on so we can actually see where we're going. And I was thinking on the way back, and I was speaking to the lady at the activity centre. You know, I have these mowers, but now we have the forage harvester. We can actually buy a mower front for it. So I was thinking of selling these to the store tomorrow morning. I'm sure it is. Let's have a look. Just have a look on the older tablet. Headers are attached to forage harvesters. I believe this does grass and hay or straw. Does it collect it? I'm not sure. I could get the Spartan. I don't know though. I'm really not sure. Cause that's it. It looks like that is. Is it grass and hay? So it might cut. Let's have a quick look. I think it just looks like a bigger version of an auger wagon. I don't know if that cuts. I'm not sure. There are some Ash 4 up 370. I think that just collects. I really don't know. I have to do some looking on the old internet to find out about that. I still need to find another local dairy for the milk that we have. Is now back in the chilled storage, and it's out of there. So all in all, we haven't done too bad. Oh, Joe's finished. Okay, so Joe's finished doing field 15. Let's have a quick look. Yes, he has. He has finished field 15. We've managed to get field 18 done with corn. So we have corn in field 18. We have soybeans in 15. In 17 and 3 we have wheat, but 17 is now part of the contract with the bakers. The local baker, or the yeah, let's just get this door shut. So it's nice to have that contract, whatever we get off of that field. There's the hot air balloon, look at that. Still up. Okay, so it's been a very, very busy day. I haven't heard anything from the builders over there. I'll have to go over there and have a word with them in the morning to see if they did manage to get to that delivery. Really, really are wanting to go over there and say, look, come on, you've had long enough now, it should be done. But, you know, I'm not impatient like that. We have a lot of work around the farm to do, so it's all fine. Okay, well, I'm going to call it a night at 14 minutes, sorry, past 10. A late night for us of late. But it's going to be another early morning tomorrow morning. I'll see you then. I'm going to get in, have a cup of tea, and put my feet up. I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning.